The funniest advice that we got before we got married was that we should argue naked. But we're not arguing. We're talking to a camera about marriage. Because today is World Marriage Day.
And we've been married for almost 10 years. So...
we're like experts.
So expertish. But we hardly ever argue, honestly. It's not that we don't get frustrated with each other or have to talk things out. That happens like once or twice a year, probably. And I don't even really like you that much. You're just kind of annoying, like...
I think that comes with the territory, and I think that happens to everybody.
Yeah, exactly. We know that that's just a phase. We choose to do something about it rather than, oh my word, I don't love you anymore.
We've never really let things fester and grow. I'm the kind of person that I don't like to have something hanging over my head. We would argue till 12, till 1, 2 in the morning. I would be thinking the whole time, I'm only going to sleep 3 hours today. With the whole thing of not letting things fester. If you make a point to do it at the beginning of your marriage, you learn how to work through your problems. I mean, it's like everything. Learning how to work through problems, learning how the other person thinks, learning how to do finances as a couple. The more you practice it, the better you get at it. Eventually, down the road, you don't have to work on your relationship as hard. If you don't work on it when you're young, you get older and more set in your ways.
The normal changes and phases that you go through in life, you're going to have to work on stuff anyway. And if you don't have a good foundation, that's what I'm really thankful for with us, is that we have a really good foundation. It's the stupid little things that keep us functioning well as a unit. Things that don't seem like they're really a big deal because you don't necessarily feel anything from doing them, but it keeps you connected, like the kissing before you go to bed at night, the going to bed at the same time, the saying I love you on the phone. Even though they don't necessarily mean something right in that moment, it's just cementing in your mind, this is the person on my team. We're an us. I think of myself as a we more than an I.
That sounds kind of funny.
Well, I know it sounds funny, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You have the people that essentially live together and have completely separate lives.
Mm-hmm. There's no reason to have friendships with opposite sex at all. As a couple, okay, but just one-on-one makes zero sense. What would you be seeking out of the relationship and what would be the benefit of it? A lot of people say, oh, I would never think of that person like that. Well, that's all fine and good when things are great in your marriage, but if they aren't at some point, other people can start looking a lot better than they did. There are a lot of people who say that it's really important to maintain your individuality and make sure that you have your own life and blah blah blah. To me, that's investing in something different than a marriage. I'm not saying don't have separate interests, but not on purpose to have a separate interest.
If you're going to be married, then make your marriage a priority.
I would kill my spouse if I had to work with them all day or whatever. Well, maybe you need help. I mean, probably you both need to grow up a little, maybe.
Ooh.
Like seriously, if you can't work together as a team, what are you doing with your marriage?
I think that's one of the biggest and most important things that we have done is to approach life, to live our lives as a team. It colors everything that we do. That's why we don't have all these separate things. If there would be a theme to our marriage, that would be the theme, that we are a team. The team theme. Y'all have a good rest of your day.
I know he said we're a team, but I'm not going to do that.
Oh, come on.
I don't... You're making everything awkward.
Awkwardness.
No, I don't... No.
Awkwardness.
No.